Boxing, there's been talks recently about moving up and down within your weight division, and there are some good things to it, and there's a lot of bad things to it. The good thing to it is it's mostly for the fans. The fans get to see the fighters fight who they want them to fight. For example, Floyd Mayweather, he moved up to fight Canelo. Good. Canelo moved up to 160 to fight Triple G, which some may say he was more naturally a middleweight anyway, but nonetheless, he moved up. So fighters moving up and down in weight class is more so for the fans seeing the best fighters fight the best fighters, or their favorite fighters fight their other favorite fighter. But moving up in weight, it's really not that good for the boxers, because someone who moves up from 147 to a 154 or even a 160 like Kell Brook did against Triple G, you put yourself at a much bigger risk to get hurt. When Kell Brook moved up to 160 to fight Triple G, and Triple G literally broke his eye socket, I don't know if it's permanently broken, but it's not healed. And that fight happened 2 years ago, and he's still injured from that fight. That's the dangers of moving up in weight class. A lot of Kell Brook fans said, hey, we want you to fight Triple G because you're my favorite fighter, and Triple G's my second favorite fighter, and we want to see this fight happen. And Kell Brook, being fueled by his fans and probably a nice decent sized check that they gave him, he moved up. Now he can't see properly, or he can't see properly out of one eye. But that's the dangers of moving up. Or even without talking about the getting hurt aspect of it, you put yourself at more of a risk of losing, period. When you move up in weight, you're bigger, which means you're slower, and you're fighting bigger guys, so your power is not as effective as it was. So what's the point of moving up? I know moving up is what the fans want to see, but as one of my favorite fighters, I want to see you do good. I want to see you do well, and I don't want to see you get hurt. So you moving up to a fighter that I already know you can't beat that guy, don't do it. Just, there are some moments where you got to disregard what the fans are saying, and you got to disregard the fighters that they're telling you to fight, and you just got to think about your own safety. I know Kell Brook, he's probably wishing he thought about his own safety, but now he has a broken eye socket. Nothing he could do about that. So moving up and down in weight, it's a bad thing for most fighters in a sense. Now, some fighters, it's okay to move up. For example, like I said, Canelo, because Canelo, he's naturally a big guy, so him moving up to middleweight wasn't that big of a deal. So it just depends on the fighter, basically. It depends on the fighter. If your body is naturally bigger and you're naturally a big fighter, you shouldn't have a problem. But if that's not what you naturally are, then just don't do it.
The eye socket might be broke. I know that injury. It's a weird feeling. Still catches Golovkin. He's got the skill out of him. He's naturally. Again, it's a guy now. The artillery from six back. Towels coming from Dominic Ingle. Towels there from Dominic Ingle. And Gennady Golovkin is going to retain his world middleweight title.